guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Milani. I do makeup here. I do makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, unboxings, that kind of stuff. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future videos. Today I am doing a very classic, very clean, simple, gorgeous makeup look. This look is great for if you have any holiday parties coming up. It's great for a night out with your girlfriends. It's great for date night. It is super simple, super easy, but just that classic, clean, gorgeous makeup. Oh, I just love it. I can't stop looking at myself in the monitor. It's so much fun. So I'm going to show you a nice, easy way to get this winged liner and this gorgeous, just classic, I'm going to say that a million times in this video, classic makeup look. Just the black liner, big lashes, red lip. So simple, so easy, but just so pretty. Also, for those of you not following me on Instagram yet, I am doing 100 days of makeup on Instagram. I'm posting a new look every single day. This is day 8, I believe. So this will be going up on my Instagram before this video is released, but I wanted to film it and give you guys some tips along the way, and if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching. My stomach was just rumbling. Okay, to start, we want to make this as simple as possible. So we're going to start with the eyes. Even though it's a super simple look, we want to use tape so that it makes this as easy as possible because we want it to look really good. So in order to get that nice straight line with your winged liner, you just stick some of this up under your eye, aim towards the tail of your eyebrow, and then with the other side you want to make sure that you're really quite even because this is going to be the focal point of your look, depending on how big your eyelashes are. If you have really big eyelashes, you may not even see the wing that much, but you want to make sure that they are fairly even. Think I'm good? Now, of course, if you are good at freehanding eyeliner, go for it. You don't have to do this step, but I want to make it as easy as I can for everybody. Before I go in with the winged liner, I'm going to go in with my MAC paint pot in Painterly and put that all over my eyeballs, eyelids. Gives us a base to work with. Man, my stomach is rumbling like crazy. I just fed you. Leave me alone. Now normally I would set this with something like this color, but I don't want it to be lighter than my skin tone. I want to find something a little bit closer. So I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes palette. I'm going to grab this one. It doesn't look much darker, but it's just a tinge darker, and it's just enough that it'll make my eyes not look lighter. The lids not look lighter than they are. And I think this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is nice when you're going for such a plain look. It does have quite a shimmer in it. So I'm not actually going to take that all the way up to my brow bone then because of the shimmer. I'm just going to bring it to my crease. And then I'm going to go into my Studio Makeup on the Go and set underneath my brow with that lighter color because I don't mind having a lighter color up under the brow. There, that's it. That's all you do for eyeshadow. Told you, super simple. So now you go in with the winged liner. So I'm just using my NYC liquid eyeliner. The packaging is starting to wear off because I use it so much. And then that's what this tape is here for. It's a guide for you. So I start by lining my lid, and you can make this as thick or as thin as you would like. I'm going to use lashes with a fairly thick band, so I'm going to make my line a little bit thicker. And then when you get to that outer corner, just decide how long of a wing you want. I'm going to make mine fairly dramatic because, again, my lashes are fairly dramatic. And I'm actually going to do the top part of the wing first. And then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest of it. And that tape will give you that nice sharp edge so you don't have to worry about making it nice and straight. You just kind of fill it in up to the tape and you're good to go. Okay, so I feel like I brought this one up a little bit higher. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it for now. Once I take off the tape, I can always go in and fix it up if I need to. But I always give that a second to dry before I take the tape off. Look how nice and crisp that line is. That one had a little bit of a bleed, but we can easily fix that up with a small pointed brush like this and a little bit of makeup remover. Just a touch. Just a touch. There we go. Some nice winged eyeliner. Now that the eyes are done, you can go in and do your face. So because this is more of like a party event type look, I want to go in with a foundation that's going to be really nice and flawless looking. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. But before that, I'm going to use a primer. I'm going to use the Smasbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer just to fill in any pores that I have. This primer works great under the Kat Von D foundation. I love combining these two products. So I'm going to put that mainly in the areas where my pores are the biggest and then go away from the center of my face with it. This primer will also ensure that this is going to stay on all night while you're out partying and having fun, and you don't have to worry about getting all shiny and oily or your foundation going anywhere. So it's always a good idea to use a primer. If you want a drugstore product instead, I would use the Maybelline Baby Skin. This one has a kind of a similar feel to the Smashbox one, only it's a little more silicone-y feeling, I find, for myself personally. But it's another great option if you're looking for a drugstore primer. So I'm going to use my beauty blender and just start applying that all over, and just be careful when you're going near your eye that you don't go over that wing. I always love how this foundation looks. I always like to make sure my beauty blender is a little more damp than usual when I apply the Kat Von D, because it is a thicker formula, and I find if the sponge is too dry, it can kind of make problems when you're trying to spread it out. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlight. This is not light enough for me to highlight with, but it is a nice concealer. So just going under the eyes, on the chin, around the nose, and just a little extra on some of my blemishes. Although the Kat Von D does a pretty good job of hiding everything. Back in with my beauty blender to blend that all out. Now to set all of that, I'm going to go in with my NYC Smooth Skin loose powder, and I'm going to take another damp beauty sponge. This one is not a beauty blender. I can't remember. This is the Nanette Lepore Precision Makeup Blender Cosmetic Sponge. I got it at Winners for $7. So stick that right under the eye, and this will just ensure that your under eyes stay nice and set all night long. And I'm going to also set any oily areas with the powder like that as well. After that has set for a second, I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy powder brush, take the same powder and just go over my entire face and just bouncing, not rubbing, because we don't want to be taking off any of that makeup we just put on. The only place you want to sweep away is under the eyes, just very gently. Make sure you have powder on your brush when you're doing that so that it doesn't grab too much. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using the Ardell Brow Pomade. And for those of you that don't follow me on Snapchat, I actually recently trimmed my brows. I usually use a trimmer with a 1/8 of an inch guard on it. And this time I went in with 1/16 of an inch. And I have very blonde hairs at the tail end. And so from about here out, it's actually completely bald looking. But I did fill in my brows this morning with some powder when I went to drop off my kids because I didn't feel like having no eyebrows this morning. So there is some powder on my brows, but I'm just going to go in and define it more with the pomade. Brows are on. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of contour. I recently picked up this NYX HD blush in Taupe, and I actually showed you this in my mini NYX haul. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It'll be linked in the description. So it's this really pretty cool tone blush that works great as a contour color for people with fair skin like myself, but you have to go in with a very light hand or else it can build up really fast. Look how pretty of a shade that is. Like, it's so perfect for such fair skin like mine. So if you have fair skin, this is a great contour color. I just love this. I am going to go back in with a little bit of the NYC powder and just clean up. Just clean up underneath a little bit. For this look, I'm going to skip blush because I really want the eyes and the lips to be the focal point for this look. So I'm going to go in with some mascara and some lashes. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara and just give them a quick coat. Now, I didn't do any eyeshadow or eyeliner on my bottom lash line. You totally can if you want to. I just want to make this look really simple and just the bold eyeliner on top. But I mean, put your own twist on it however you want to do it. Now I'm going to go in with the Love for Lashes lashes in Milani. Now I've already used them before, so they're just kind of sitting there. But these are gorgeous, gorgeous lashes. Now that I have my lashes on, the last step to this look is lipstick. I'm using the Pure Lip Lure Hydrating Lip Lacquer in Fiery. This is a gorgeous red color. I like this lipstick because it's really creamy and it's almost a gloss, but has a very good stain powder. Very good stain power. It actually stains the lips really nicely, so you don't have to be constantly touching up your lipstick. You can, of course, use like a liquid lipstick or whatever you feel comfortable with, going out to a party, whatever. This is just my personal preference for this look. Oh, I just love the effect of this lip. It's nice and creamy without being too shiny. I just think it's the perfect lipstick to complement this whole look. And to set the whole look in place, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Again, another great thing to be using if you're going to be out all night dancing and partying. It's great to have a setting spray to keep it all in place all night. Oh, I just love this look. It is so classic, so stunning, just so simple too, though, to achieve. It's just, I don't know, I think it's the perfect, like, classic party look, classic, just going out. You can wear this look for so many things. And I think this look looks totally complete without highlight too. I love the matte finish with the red lip and the wing. It's just so classic. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Of course, you can add highlight if you want to. I am in love with this look just the way it is. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed all of my tips and tricks today. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this look. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I will have all of my social media handles down below in the description bar, as well as all the products that I used in today's look. So be sure to check that out, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.